下我妈妈包粽子的方法，可以吗？
可以，
好。
This is your mama
cook from my mom.
Yeah.
I know.
All Asian families are kind of the same, but our family's obsessed with cooking. Right?
Every opportunity there's a festival, we'll start cooking.
Yeah. So this was probably one of the first times I made ZONGZI with you.
When I was young, when I was in Malaysia, mom used to make it with all the neighbors. Have this big bamboo stick and then they put all the string and they were all wrapped and talk and chat. None of us know about why.
The story is not really a kid's story.
In ancient China, there lived a patriotic poet and politician called Chu Yuan, who was slandered and exiled to the countryside. When he found out his state had been conquered, he was overcome with grief and threw himself into a river. Villagers rowed out to find him, but were unable to, so they beat drums and hit the water with their paddles to scare off evil spirits. They threw rice into the river for the fish, so they wouldn't eat Chu Yuan's body. Today we commemorate Chu Yuan with dragon boat racing and rice dumplings.
Because it's on the 5th day of the 5th Chinese calendar, so from that day onward it became a Duanwujie festival.
I was in Shanghai last year for Duanwujie and I went dragon boating.
Without training.
Yeah, we'll talk about that more later. So today I'm going to get you to teach me how to make ZONGZI. Teach me how to make Nyonya-style, which for people who don't know, that's another word for Peranakan, I guess, which is the Chinese people in Malaysia, right? It's the mixture of Chinese and Malay
and then
cuisine. Each part of China would have their own ZONGZI. And then we'll do a vegan ZONGZI.
Oh yes, yes.
So which is another
everyone can enjoy.
So whenever I ask mum for a recipe, I feel like she's giving me these instructions really fast and it's just impossible to figure it out.
Well, put it this way, Asian cooking, we learn from our mom. All she would do is a pinch of this, pinch of that.
You can look at the recipe. She's going to write out the recipe and I'll put it below the video. One of the things I like about this dumpling, I think it's probably why a lot of people like it, is because it's wrapped in a leaf.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like anything that's wrapped in a leaf is kind of fun.
Fragrance bamboo leaves, especially.
Can you tell me what you've done to these leaves? You buy a big packet of dried bamboo leaves.
Yeah, 大主意. When it comes, it's in one direction. So don't shift it. All you do is...
So leave it so that the side with the ridge, with the with that bit is down. Okay.
It's down. And then you put it into boiling water and fold it. And put a weight on it.
Okay. And then you...
And leave it to boil for 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
And then leave it to soak overnight. And just press it in and put it down.
And left that overnight.
And left that overnight. Okay, cool. And this morning I just drained it.
I like this one the best because it's got this blue rice. Which is
and it's very special because I found the flower in Singapore. At Mama's home, your grandma's home. And you can find it along the street everywhere.
What kind of flower is it?
It's just blue in color, look a bit like snapdragon.
Do you know what it's called?
It's like pea flower. We just call it the blue flower.
Wow, okay.
And when you soak it, I have about 10 in there.
Amazing.
And you get this blue liquid. And it's
so
not natural.
Cool. Yeah. What kind of rice did you use for this? Glutinous rice.
All glutinous rice. And I'm going to, because it's Nyonya, make it more interesting and more coconut.
Oh,
coconut.
Okay. What is this? Dried coconut. So you added some dried coconut powder to the rice.
And a tablespoon of salt.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of boiling and oil.
And oil, okay.
Try to use plain, don't use olive oil.
Use something more plain?
Yes.
Okay.
Olive oil is too strong.
So this chicken, you marinated it last night, right? Yes. And you used soy sauce. How much soy?
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoonfuls.
Into the chicken.
You use this one tablespoon.
Yep.
This is Chongchan caramel masakan cooking caramel.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good.
And then...
And a teaspoon of pepper.
Pepper?
White pepper.
White pepper.
Very important. And a teaspoon of
salt.
1 to 2 teaspoons. And a tablespoonful of roasted coriander.
Roasted coriander powder. Okay.
And I'm going to cook it with, stir fry again with galangal.
Okay. What's galangal?
Galangal is like ginger.
Okay.
And 150 grams of winter melon.
Okay, where do you buy the winter melon?
寒冬瓜 in Mandarin. All the things you can get from Chinese grocery store.
Perfect. Except maybe the flower.
Except for the blue flower.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
have
it's
to
so precious.
find a blue flower somewhere.
And when you wrap it, you need to use the pandan leaf.
Okay.
Smell the fragrance.
Amazing.
The flame has to be really high because you got to seal quickly on the meat.
So for anyone who doesn't eat meat, you can make this vegan variety. Is this from Singapore, this style?
This is from the Malay do that. Yes, and they wrap it with a different type of leaves.
Oh.
It's really, really nice.
And you can wrap it in the bamboo.
It's my favorite.
If you want to.
You can use it, you know, the beans.
Oh, black-eyed beans.
Yes, sorry, black-eyed beans.
Okay.
And I thought I would put some chestnut in the middle.
Okay.
And all I need is the top part. Only take the top. Take these.
Oh, the really thick bit at the top. Just
and then
use
you
that.
mix it in. Yes. And then you wrap it. It's a very easy recipe, this one.
And you're going to show me later how to use the pandan leaf when we wrap it.
We have 2 leaves, right? Facing pointy side, facing each other.
Down and the pointy.
Yep. And then you just go to the back.
Do this.
Press. Yep. Do that.
Press a little.
Yep.
Oh, the other side.
Make a
press
dent.
a little bit that side.
Yep.
Yep.
And the leaf at the back must overlap each other.
Yep.
It got to overlap more.
More. Oh,
Yes.
that's my problem. That's what I did wrong.
So you got to have a really nice cone like this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
And then you have half a spoonful of the blue rice. Make a little well underneath.
Okay.
And you have 2 spoonfuls of this meat.
Oops.
Give it a press.
Can I write on this one so I know it's mine?
Yes.
Can I make a mark? You'll recognize it because it's not as good as yours.
And then about 3/4 spoonful of the white rice, the coconut rice, to seal the top.
Okay.
And then with the upper side of the pandan leaf facing the white rice. Just like that. Push it.
Push it.
And then push this in.
Okay.
You just push this forward.
Yeah, push
Push
that
it
forward.
forward. And then the other 2 fingers will press.
Okay.
Will create a triangle.
Push it forward.
Yep. And
then
the bottom
push it
finger
in.
creates
Okay.
easier that way.
And then you
And
hold
then
it. You press
until you got it all nice.
Yeah.
Don't change hand.
Yeah.
Until it's all nice.
Yeah.
Grab the top.
Grab the top.
Grab the top of it.
Okay.
Grab the top over.
Oh, here.
Yes.
Okay.
And then bend it towards you. Then start to get the shape out of it.
Yeah.
Yes, beautiful. That's beautiful. But you want to grab it about 6 inches down below. This string is long enough to go around twice. So the first time when you go around, you want it to be quite firm. Not too tight because it will burst, the rice will expand, but not too loose that the leaf will come off. Then as you go on the second round, you turn it over, you do a dead knot. I don't like to do open knots because, see, it's slightly tight. Just slightly feel like there's a tension, and you do 2 lots of knots. And just press it so that they go into this nice shape. 你很快，你已经学会了。
我很快，因为我很聪明。因为我是特别聪明的。
混血孩子是聪明的。
不是，
人家都这么说。
不是，不可能。
真的，人家都这么说。对，那个栗子很好吃，放多一点米饭这个，因为这个有豆，很好吃。
多一点米饭。
放多。
我做的粽子。
Make it really strong boiling.
Yeah.
And you put it into the boiling water. And every 30 minutes, take it out, give it a shake. Yeah, so that they get cooked evenly. And the water must cover the dumpling.
Okay.
And the water has to be boiling all the time.
Okay.
2.5 hours, I'm going to test. 非常好吃。我们从来没有放在碗里。
哦，真的吗？
就这么拿着吃的。我妈妈呢，为了省钱，我妈妈把这个叶子留住，洗了，再晒干，明年再用。
I'm glad that the tradition became that we eat them, not that we throw them in a river. Yeah, last year I did dragon boat racing in Shanghai. It's an international students dragon boat racing competition. They told us maybe like the week before, but we didn't realize that actually the other universities all have international students who train for like weeks and weeks and weeks to do this dragon boat race. Meanwhile, none of us have ever been in a dragon boat, ever. So we all had to go and practice that day, that morning. No. We started this race and we ended up way at the back.
吃饱了，太饱了，现在我要休息。
Hold that in, hold that in. It's too heavy, it's too heavy.
端午节
快乐! How many did we make?
75.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
They're really heavy.
Yep.
How are we gonna eat them all?
Oh, we're going to share with friends.